Welcome everybody to RMS Sales Training and Inspiration. I am your host. My name is Rich Norton. I am delighted to be with you. Super pumped up, super excited, ready to make it happen. Life is good, life's amazing, life is awesome. And I wanted to talk about our opportunity here with Retriever Merchant Solutions. It is, as many of you know, as all of you should know, it's an absolutely incredible, amazing opportunity. I think about it. I never want to take it for granted. I'm excited about it. I'm focused. I'm pumped up. And I have a desire, as all of you know, a desire to help people reach their full potential. I am here to provide all the resources, all the training, teach you all the skills that are necessary to have success. We have an amazing opportunity, and I really think about that. And again, I don't want to take it for granted. I think about the last 20 years that I've been in this industry, and I look back to where I was 20 some odd years ago, basically starting all over again with zero, with nothing, even below zero, in debt. And I look to where I'm at today, and I don't take that for granted. I know where all the blessings come from. I'm very grateful, very thankful, very excited, and I feel just this passion to be able to teach people, to help people, to show them what this business is all about, because I hear so many stories. Many people come in, many people are introduced to this industry, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to be successful. I see all these sites, all these Facebook pages, and all these different things on the internet, and everybody's got it all figured out. They're all got the whole program figured out, and they don't get any business, but they sure do talk a good game. There's plenty of that's out there. They can tell you all about the percentages. They can tell you all about the industry. They can quote things back and forth, but the bottom line is they get no results. And there's a lot of that going on, and you have to be careful of who you're listening to. And I'm thankful that we have this amazing opportunity with Retriever Merchant Solutions. I'm thankful that I was brought into this industry, came in with another company. Good job, they did a great job, but since 2002, almost 20 years now, here I am. And I'm like, man, oh man, life is freaking awesome right now. And it keeps getting better. As I always say, it keeps getting better. And I am about as transparent as can be. You can talk to representatives within our organization all around the country. You can talk to people that have been doing this for 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and I'll say, you can listen to me, and the numbers I throw out you might be incredible, but talk to some of these other people that have been doing it for a short period of time. Talk to some of these people that come from other companies and now work with us, and what the difference is between what we do and what everybody else does. And they will tell you by far we are the absolute best. And excited to tell you, I am thrilled and pumped up to be part of this amazing company. So I am here to help you, to assist you, to guide you, to direct you, to do everything in my power to teach you how to have great success, incredible success, because everything that I'm talking about is exactly what I do. Now, people will say, well, you've got to have all types of sales experience to do your type of work. Isn't that true? And I'll say, no, not true at all. I've met a lot of people with all types of sales experience. I've had people that have given me resumes, and they'll say, I sold this and I sold that, and I worked for this company, worked for that company and that company, and what does that tell you about me? And I'll say, it tells me you cannot keep a job. That's all it tells me. It doesn't tell me anything else except that. So it does help to have some sales experience, but it is not required. Well, people might say, well, you have to have a special talent in order to have success. Talent does help, but I've met many, many people that are super, super talented. In fact, when I meet them, I'm saying, man, and we've done this in our company. This guy's a winner, this girl's a winner, this person's a winner. They are going to be a superstar. They will be the next rookie of the year, the next salesperson of the year. They're going to win all the trips. They're going to be the President's Club. Man, you got to meet this person right here. They are so talented. And then nothing happens. They completely fall apart. They don't even do anything. Filled with talent, but talent alone is not enough. So that's what I'm dedicating this show. Talent is not required. And I've got it here. 10 things that require zero talent. So talent is good, but we've had many people, and we have many people in our company that are maybe not as talented, but they apply the things that we're going to talk about today, and they're having great success. That's the amazing part. You can look at someone right from the beginning and say, man, that person's going to do fantastic. They're going to do great. You're going to look at somebody else and say, I don't know if I want to work with that one. They don't seem to be as talented. And that one, because of that desire, because of their attitude, because of their commitment, is what has made them successful. There are plenty of people in this industry that are far more talented than me. Do they do better than me? No, because talent alone is not enough. So, 10 things that require zero talent. That's the dedication. That's what we're going to be talking about on the show. I'm ready to share that with you. We are going to make it happen. Let's take a short break, and I will be right back. Hey everybody, you have Rich Norton here from Retriever Merchant Solutions. Do you consider yourself a winner? Do you consider yourself a champion? Do you consider yourself the best? Are you that type of person that likes to strive for the best? You like being number one, you're competitive, you like being in a positive environment where you can go as far as you want to go? Well, that's what we have at Retriever Merchant Solutions, an opportunity where you can be big as you want to be. You can grow as high as you want to go. You can go as far as you want to go. That's the opportunity that we have here with RMS. So if you feel that you're that type of person, you like meeting people, you're not afraid of rejection, you understand that the key to success is having a right attitude and going to work and never looking back and never giving up and making a commitment to do this 1,000%, that's going to give you success. So if I just described you, I want you to give me a call. Rich Norton, 904-434-4635. You're going to see the email right at the bottom of the screen. We will teach you this business. You may say, well, I've never done that type of business. We will teach you. We will train you. We will give you all the necessary tools on what it takes to become successful. And then we can celebrate your success and congratulate you for being a winner with RMS. I look forward to that. Give me a call. All right, I am back here with you, and I just want to stress that so you fully comprehend, so you fully understand that talent alone is not enough. Talent is a good thing. There's a lot of broke, talented people that are out there. There's a lot of people that are filled with talent. There's a lot of people, unfortunately, that take their talents to the grave. The graveyard is filled with many talented people that never reached their potential. So it's time for you to reach your potential. So you might be saying to yourself, I'm not as outgoing as that person. I don't have the people skills like that individual. That person just has a lot more charisma than I do. That's fine. That's not what's going to make them successful. It may help them, but the things that I'm going to cover today, and I want you to write these down. I want these to resonate with you because these are far more important than talent. So keep this in mind. Talent alone is not enough. We have to apply ourselves. So 10 things. Are you ready? 10 things that require zero talent. Here's one, and this kind of goes with respect. Being on time. Okay, some of us need work on that. For example, and this is a really good habit to get into. For me, I'm the extreme the other way. Some people are 5 minutes late, fashionably late, stumbling in, coming in the last second. I've never been that way. As a matter of fact, I was speaking with my wife today, and we were talking about the airport. I'm the guy that gets to the airport, and when we say, what time does the flight leave? 10 o'clock. All right, what time do we need to leave the house? We need to leave at 6:45. 6:45? Yes. I would rather get there early. Maybe something, not that I think negative, but maybe there might be traffic, maybe something might happen. I want to have the extra spare time. I don't want to be running through the airport like the old commercials with O.J. Simpson. I don't want to be doing that. I want to get there. I want to be prepared. I'm that person. If there's a meeting, if we're going to be meeting at 9 o'clock, I don't just show up at 9 o'clock. Okay, what I do is I show up about 20 minutes, probably 30 minutes earlier. That's important. So get into the habit of being on time. If you are a leader and you want to be the leader, this is what drives me crazy, because I've seen people that do this. Like, I'm the manager, and I'm going to be running the office, and then we're going to have a big interview, we're going to have a training class. All the people get there before the manager gets there. That looks bad. That's just a very bad impression. It should look like you've been there for 2 hours already. You should be prepared, you should be set up, you should not be stressed out. You're there. And then when they come in, you're greeting each and every one of them. So get into the habit not of only being on time, but get into the habit of being fashionably early rather than fashionably late. That requires zero talent to do that. And if you do that, you're going to find yourself having a lot more success. Here's another one. Making an effort requires zero talent. People may say, I have all the talent in the world. I'm a mover and a shaker. I make a difference. I'm going to make it happen. I am a winner. I'm going to do it. Not right now, man. It's amazing. I got all these things happening. I got all these distractions happening, but I'm going to make an effort really soon. I'm here for the festivities. That's what I'm here for. I just like all the parties, like all the enthusiasm, like the excitement. When's that Christmas party going to be? Oh, making an effort. Not right now. I got a lot of things going on, but I will, man. You wait till next week, man. I'm going to make it happen. Soon as I get through this part right here, I'm really going to make it happen. Soon as I get through 1 month, or I need to do some more training, or once I get this presentation down, you watch me. I'm going to make it happen. And you know what happens? Nothing. They never make it happen. So if you want to have success, let me tell you this. This requires zero talent, making an effort. That means going to work. Some of us have to have that formula called the Goya formula. You might say, what's the Goya formula? Get off your the rest and go out and make it happen. So that requires zero talent, making an effort. Now, when I'm talking about making an effort, I'm talking about consistent effort. For example, you may say, Rich, I want to be a star. Rich, I want to win the trip. Rich, I want to be super successful. Rich, I want to be #1. Rich, I want to make this amount of money. Whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, and I'm going to say to you, here's what you need to do. Even if you're brand new and you might be going through some frustration right now, I'm going to tell you, persistence pays off. If you make a commitment to make that effort, which requires zero talent, leaving your house at 7 o'clock in the morning, driving to your destination, getting out in the field, making that effort. And I'll give you an example. Today, been doing this for a while, 20 some odd years in this industry. I have bad days. Today, for example, went out there, got out in the field, 9 o'clock, 8:45, got out there, did a couple training classes early in the morning, got out there, things were not clicking, had a follow-up, messed that one up, that didn't work out, went to another area, had another one, they weren't there, hit some cold calls. I got 3, 4, 5 good follow-ups, but they didn't happen today. Now, Monday's my day where I only have a certain amount of time because I do guitar lessons at 2:30, I record shows at 3:30, so my time is a little bit limited and I have to make every second count. So 1:15 came around and I even called up my wife and I'm like, oh man, the timing was just not there today. This is not looking good for me writing the merchant today. She goes, oh, don't worry. You know, she was always positive, always encouraging, always supportive. And I thought of something as I was driving to the destination where we film the shows, where I do the guitar lessons. I drove and I said, I got that one business over there. He wanted me to see a statement. He wouldn't let me write him up until I saw that statement. So he showed me, I walked in, he goes, yeah, I got the statement for you. I missed you last couple of weeks. Went in there, wrote him up, got here in time for the guitar lessons. So that goes to show you the extra effort, which requires zero talent, truly makes a difference. Here's another one. Having high energy is real important. That requires zero talent. Now you say, how do you have high energy? People ask me that all the time. Man, you got so much energy. How do you do that? Well, you just got to make sure you're living right. Not that I live perfectly, but making sure you get enough sleep. Make sure that you're eating properly. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Make sure that you're putting positive thoughts into your mind. Make sure that you're enthusiastic. That's what requires, that's what helps you get more energy. If you're burning the candle at both ends and you're living a life that is not going to produce you a lot of energy, then you're going to get burnt out and you're going to feel tired and you're going to drag and you're going to go through slow motion. That doesn't work. So how do you create that energy? Do exactly what I'm talking about. For me, up at 3:30, 4 in the morning. Got up at 3:30 this morning. I'll be in bed at 8 o'clock, 8:15 tonight. 7 hours of sleep. That's pretty much what I need. I'm prepared, I'm fired up, I'm excited, I'm pumped up, I'm enthusiastic, ready to go out and make it happen. And when you think about that, that requires zero talent. In order to be enthusiastic, sometimes you just have to act enthusiastic. In order to be energetic, sometimes you just have to act energetic. And then all of a sudden, you become energetic. So you'll find that to be helpful also. That is not a skill, that's something that requires zero talent. So please keep that in mind. That's number 3. Number 4, this requires zero talent also, having a positive attitude. It doesn't take going to school, it doesn't take sitting in a big seminar. It'll be helpful to get into these positive environments. It'll be helpful to go to different meetings and listen to speakers. That will help you to become more positive. But having a positive attitude is a decision. It's a choice that you make. Make the choice to have a positive attitude, because you can be negative or you can be positive. Now, there's a lot of negative things that are out there. And if you listen to them, if you plug into them, if you tune into them, if you hang around them, pretty soon you are them. So please keep that in mind. There's a lot of positive things that are out there. Find the people that are in life where you want to be, follow them. Find the positive things that are in life. Listen to positive videos. Get yourself motivated. Write out the things that are going to get you positive. Instead of getting down on yourself, get excited about yourself. Get excited about your opportunity. And when you wake up in the morning, you have that choice. You can say, today's an awesome day. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I choose to rejoice and be glad in it. I choose to be positive. And choosing to be positive requires zero talent. So please keep that in mind. All these things that we're talking about are going to help you have great success. Not about talent, but doing all these things. Another thing which you find about me is being passionate. Are you passionate about what you're doing? When you're visiting merchants, for example, when you're doing our business, do people say, man, that person's got a lot of passion? Or do they say about life, that person just seems to be dragging a lot of negative energy around. I get tired just looking at them. Or they kind of bring me down with that negative energy that they have. You should be passionate about life. How do you get passionate about life? It's all about having a vision. It's all about getting excited about life. That's why it's important to write these things down. What is your reason why? Why do you get up in the morning? I was speaking to a gentleman today who was 81 years old, still owning the business. As a matter of fact, that's the guy that I had wrote up, that last merchant. 81 years old, still working the business, in tune, sharp as a tack, walking around, filled with energy. And he said, yeah, I'm going to kind of pass the business down to my son-in-law. And I said, are you thinking about retiring? He goes, no way. They'll have to pull me out of here with my dead body. And I said, that's awesome, because you're the same way that I am. Because we talked about people retiring. My dad retired, then he died 6 years later. There's so many stories about that where people retire, they've got no vision, they've got no way to wake up in the morning, there's no reason for them. And it's important that no matter what level that you're at, you always have passion, and you're always passionate about life. And that requires zero talent, so keep that in mind. Get passionate about living. Get passionate about your relationships. Get passionate about your friendships. Get passionate about this business. Get passionate when you're visiting merchants, and get passionate about this opportunity. Once you do that, you're going to have amazing and great success. Here's another one. Using good body language requires zero talent. When you're speaking to merchants, when you walk into a room, are you walking in like this? Are you having your head down? Do you have no eye contact? Same thing. That kind of goes with that passion. When people see that when you're standing erect, when you're walking into a room, you got your chin up, you got a big smile, you're excited about life, people see that. When you're speaking, I do that a lot when I'm talking to merchants, when I meet them for the very first time. Hey, my name's Rich. I've been helping a bunch of businesses in the area. I'm the regional director. Using that body language, that goes a long way, because sometimes people are too robotic. They walk in, hey, my name's Rich. I'm from Retriever Merchant Solutions. I'm the regional director. That doesn't go anywhere. So use your body language and let the people see that you are excited about what you're doing. You know, a lot of the Italian people, I get a lot of Italian friends, using their hands a lot, using their body language a lot. What does your body language tell about you? Now, if I was to say, describe a person that is depressed and not feeling good about themselves, what are you going to say? Or draw a picture of them. You're going to say, yeah, they're kind of slumped over, they're kind of looking down, they're kind of frowning, they have no energy. All right, now describe a person, their body language of a person that's passionate about life, excited about life, super positive, type of person that you want to be around, super successful. Describe their body language. And you're going to say, that person is standing up, they got a big smile on their face, they talk with conviction, they have a lot of excitement, lots of energy. Those are the type of people that are super positive body language. And sometimes we have to change that. If you're not feeling energetic, or you're not feeling up to par, or you're not feeling positive, get yourself in that good state of mind and get your body in that good state of mind as well. So body language definitely does make a difference. We're marching through these. 10 things that require zero talent. We're on number 7, being coachable. Sometimes we say, nah, I got this all figured out. Nobody's going to tell me anything. I'm number 1. I'm the best. No one's got anything on me. I don't need to learn from anybody. Now, once somebody has that attitude, pride comes before the fall. No matter what level that you reach, this includes myself, because I've achieved some great things in life. But no matter what level that I achieve, I certainly don't have this all figured out. I need to keep learning. I need to keep growing, because once I stop growing, I start shrinking. So keep that in mind. Always be teachable. The Bible talks about that. Always be coachable. Don't think or ever figure that you've got this all figured out, that you know exactly, you know it all. Don't be a Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-all. Always learning, always growing, always being teachable, always being coachable. No matter what level you achieve. Even Michael Jordan had a coach. Think about that. All the super successful people, Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowl rings, has a coach. Always learning all the time. That's the way we want to be. So we're going to cover the final 3. We're going to take a short break, and we will close the show with the final 3 of things that require zero talent. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, it's Rich Norton, and I want to say to all of you that I am extremely, extremely blessed and very grateful and very thankful for all the blessings that God has bestowed upon me. And I don't take that for granted at all. I'm really, really thankful, and I know that I am blessed to be a blessing. So I say all that we are going to be beginning a new show that I'm super pumped up, super excited about. And the name of that show is called Blessed to Be a Blessing. Because when we receive God's blessings, we don't just keep it to ourselves. It's important that we bless other people. That's the expectation, and that's where our heart should be, and that's where my heart is at. So we have been talking about this, my wife and I, and this was laid upon my heart that we are going to start going out to different ministries across the Southeast, and who knows, we can start doing it all throughout the country. And we're going to do a show, and it's called Blessed to Be a Blessing. And on the show, we are going to meet some of the people that are there. We're going to meet the owners, these people that have great hearts, and they're behind the scenes, and they're struggling on a budget, and they're having a tough time, and but their hearts are in the right place, and they're loving people, and they're serving people, serving the least of these. And then we're just going to highlight these shows and these people that are on the show, and we'll meet some of the people that they're helping. And I'm real excited about doing this. And here's the cool thing. At the end of the show, they're not going to know this, but at the end of the show, we're going to come back probably the next day after we recorded that show, and we're going to bless them with a blessing. So we're going to kind of make it a little secret, go in and let them know that we just want to highlight your ministry, get it out there so people can hear about it, see what you do. Maybe other people will give to the ministry, but we're going to come back in. And this is me and my family doing this because we've been blessed in an amazing way, and we're going to give donations, some big donations that I'm excited about being able to do. And I'm excited, and I got so much joy that we're going to be able to do this to help people, because there's no greater joy than giving. So that'll be the big surprise at the end of the show, and we're really excited about it, and we're really grateful and very thankful to be able to do that. So blessed to be a blessing. Stay tuned for some of these episodes coming up, and you will see them very shortly on American Hearts Radio. All right, good stuff. I'm going to close with the final 3 things that require zero talent. Doing a little extra. It's a big thing right there. The difference between mediocrity and success is the extra 10% effort. Some people just are going to say, what's it going to take for me to become successful? Or what's it going to take for me to get to this level? And I'm only going to do that. Well, you have to put a little extra. If you want to get to that next level and you want to have great success, you got to put extra time into it. Here's a good way to think. Like in our industry, for example, when you have reached the point where you're ready to stop, hit 10 more doors. And if you did that 5 times a week, that's 50 doors. If you did that throughout the whole month, that's 200 doors. If you did that for the whole year, that's over 2,000 doors. How many merchants can you write in those 2,000 doors? A little 10% effort. So if you want to get to that next level, you have to put the extra effort into it. That requires zero talent. And the top successful people work and do a little bit extra. Number 9, being prepared. That's a key thing. This is a good skill to get into, is make sure you're prepared. And I'm talking about the little disciplines are very important. You've heard me talk about this a lot of times. For example, the night before, make sure your gas tank is filled up. Also, make sure that, here we are at 103rd, they're going by, right? But make sure your gas tank is filled up. Make sure that you're prepared. Make sure you got your book all written out. Make sure you got everything there. Make sure you're prepared mentally also. And all these things make a difference. The people that are super successful, they know exactly what they want out of life. They're physically prepared and they're mentally prepared. And the final thing, number 10, and we talked about effort, but this requires zero talent. I'm going to expand on this even more. Having a strong work ethic. If you find all the people that are super successful in life, they're not working 9 to 5, they're not working part-time, they work smart, they work hard, they work intelligently, they work consistently, they do what most people are not willing to do. Most people are sleeping in the morning, they're already out the door. That's the reality of it. Most people are getting done early, they're still out there working later. Most people are taking days off, they're out in the field making it happen. Their friends might be in bars partying down, they're out there getting their day planned for the next day. Their friends call them up and tell them, hey, let's go out and party, man, it's going to be great. Well, meanwhile, those friends can keep partying, but the ones that are successful are the ones that are making that commitment. So if you look at all the successful people in our industry, some are more talented than others, that's the fact. But you will find they have a strong work ethic. That's what it takes. All of them will tell you that. In order to be number one, in order to be the best, they say, get off your you-know-what and just go to work every day. That's what it takes. They'll give you some skills, they'll tell you some secrets, but all of them will tell you that they work their tails off and they work consistently. That's the key to success right there. So all these things that we cover, remember, talent alone is not enough. These things that we covered requires zero talent. You take all these that we covered, and I hope you took some notes. If not, go back and watch it again, write them down. That's what's going to make you become successful. Because you might as well become successful. The time goes by. Today's an amazing day. It's a gift from God. Every breath that we have is a gift from God. Every day is a gift from God. What you do with the day is your gift back to God. Make it an awesome one, and I'll see you next time on RMS Sales Training and Inspiration.